Yeah,
we'll
that's
all,
fine. You and I need to like, or me and somebody need to like go over it so that there's another person that can do what you're talking about doing. Because Trello, that's exactly what we need to do is put the, like as Olga brings up the address, we need to input that into the, into like the calls, right? There's a call board. Then from there, who did it? Who did the call? Describe the call. What happened during the call? Because like Chris told me, this other guy the sub 2 student that's out of San Antonio, he was telling me, he goes, all the time that they're talking, you need to be either writing or typing.
Exactly. And surely
their information.
Don't walk away from those notes and think you're going to put them in later because you're not. So
right.
That was another thing too.
Yeah,
when I was
gone.
talking to Sean, that was another thing. When I was talking to Sean, I don't know if you guys saw, I was writing everything down he was saying, right?
Yeah.
That's so I could loop back to it.
Yeah. And all that will go in, all that'll go back in. Chelia, we'll do a training on it. We'll have a system that we're building that says, okay, you put your initials in. You were, the lead on that. Every single time you touch it, what's the last date stamp? What's the status of that now? Still waiting, still, a cold buyer, warm buyer, warm seller, cold seller, blah, 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 blah. Take them off the list, sold, pending, things like that. And then there'll be a tickler. I call it a tickler, where you get a reminder that says, okay, it's pending sale. Call back in a month. Is it still pending? Or you look it up. Is it still pending? Did it fall through? And now are they scrambling for a new buyer?
Yeah.
So
I created probably half of those boards that you just mentioned right now. But yeah, the training. I mean, the training is absolutely elementary, and so there should be no problem with doing that. But we just all need to be on it. So that's I was having a problem sending out the link to everybody because I don't know everybody's email. But if I don't know how to get my email to everybody's email and everybody gets to me, or however that works. But I mean, I would have no problem, like taking that.
Jason, what we're gonna do is you and the Olga, Julie, and Pauline and I, we're gonna meet today, hopefully later today, and we're gonna go over it, and then we'll get systems in place, and then we'll put it out to the team in a cohesive way as quickly as possible. So everybody, kudos to Jason, because he's been putting in a lot of time back behind the scenes for us on that. So thank you, Jason, so much. Let's get back to call.
Okay, before we do, guys, I got to jump off. I got the crew rocking and rolling here, so I got to get out there and make sure that I'm supervising. Thank you so much for giving me the time and giving me the microphone. And I hope I stewarded it well.
Thank you, Sam, so much.
Thanks so much. And Sam, can we have a meeting right after this so we can go over the work progress on that?
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay. All right,
guys. Yep. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, go, Vivian, go.
Okay, so the number that I'll call is from the list on the Google Docs, right?
Mhm.
Yes, it should be right below. Was it Norman? What was his name?
It's after, it's Eunice Modelim.
The first name is Eunice?
Yes. EUNICE. It's like number 7, cell number 7.
Okay, so Sharon, would that be Sharon? Okay, that's number 8.
No, right before Sharon.
Oh,
above.
So I'm calling Williams Thomas. Okay.
No, there should be a Eunice on number 7. Do you want me to give you the number? You want to put
Oh,
the
no,
number?
I see Eunice. So I'm calling Eunice?
Yes.
Okay, Eunice, North Carolina, Garner. Okay. Oh, what happened?
You see a number? Or you want me to put it in the chat? Because I know it. You want to scroll?
Yeah, because the way it opened, it's.
There you go. Let me see if I can.
I mean, I see Eunice, but I can't get to the.
That's the first number right there. It's 919-779-3856.
Ready.
I put her mobile.
We're sorry.
Mm,
You have reached a number that has been disconnected.
disconnected. So let's see.
I put the mobile.
Oh, okay. It's the okay 1122, right? I'm on the
Mhm. Yeah.
double checking. Okay.
And then I put a third landline that they have for her too. Second landline. You see it in the chat?
Hey, this is Cheryl. Please leave a message.
So I hung up. It's not the same name.
Yeah, I don't know who Cheryl is. Sorry,
It's
Cheryl.
Amanda or Williams, Thomas,
No,
right?
it's Eunice.
Oh yeah. Sorry, yeah. So it's Eunice and Madeline. So that was Sean, different.
Then I put a third number, which was a second landline.
Let me pull up the chat here real quick. Mm, 2, mm. It didn't even ring. It just automatically disconnected.
I think that's it. All we have for them. 2, 3. Here's another one. This is not even the same area code, so I don't know.
Eunice is a old name, so
Yeah.
it may be that this is an elderly landlord and they could have moved,
Okay. Let's try that.
so it could be a
Maybe.
Sean, are you able to see on your info whether or not any of these properties are in like trusts or LLCs, or I mean they're in their own name, so I guess they're not in LLCs, but they could be in trusts.
Yeah,
these
and I'm
older-
not. Yeah, I'm not going to see that on my side.
Okay, all right. Wait, I gotta move.
Okay. Nobody picked up, automatically disconnected.
Okay. And I put the last numbers that was listed for her up there.
Okay, so try these other two, right?
Yeah.
Automatically disconnected. So I'm gonna try the last one.
Okay.
We're sorry.
Nothing.
You have reached a number that
Number disconnected. So none of these numbers worked.
None of those work. I don't know. Should we
Who
go
are,
to the
who, who are you calling? I'm sorry.
Eunice, number
Oh,
7.
Eunice. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird that those phone numbers came up with somebody totally different.
Yeah. I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah, they came up with Cheryl Henson.
Yep, and actually Cheryl, that was one of the voicemails.
Was it? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was.
So yeah.
Okay. Next one. I can call these people back. I mean, I tried earlier. I only got a voicemail, but I didn't leave a voicemail, so I can try again. Let's see. That's 82. Is this 828?
I would say call in a new number and not calling people back. We've got a whole list.
This was okay. Well, I guess we can just go to the next
Oh, no,
one.
sorry. Clarify. Did I misunderstand something?
Well, these are just people I called before we even got on the call.
Oh,
Nobody, I didn't leave a message.
Oh, okay.
Sharon Cash number should be good. That no mobile should be okay.
Yeah. So 828-553-1535. 1535.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. At the tone, please record your message.
Hello, I'm calling to speak with Sharon. My name is Tiffany Johnson. I am a real estate investor and I am very interested in investing in the Greenville, North Carolina market. And your name has come across my desk, letting me know that you are in that market. And I just would love to speak with you concerning your property. If you can give me a call back at 757-447-4479, I greatly appreciate it. Again, my name is Tiffany Johnson and my number is 757-447-4479. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hey Tiffany, send her a quick text too, because she's got an iPhone.
Fantastic.
Just say, hey, I just left you a quick message. This is Tiffany.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I would say. Are you calling from I'm guessing an out of state phone number?
Yeah, North Carolina. But I used to live in Greenville.
Okay.
I'm calling from a Google number too. Probably should have called from my real number.
Oh yeah.
I was just gonna ask you that. What are you guys using? Because I'm using a Google number as well. I wonder
Yeah, I
if
just
there's
use
any other
Google.
way. Okay.
If I can't trace it back to somebody, I just figure it's a sales call. No, because I get a lot of phone calls every single day. Someone trying to sell me something, and if it's not a real number,
Yeah.
I have a hard time, and I tell people that too, because I get a lot of wholesale phone calls too.
That's true.
It's like I get it, I've got a Google number, but I don't call from it.
Gotcha.
So that was a good number. So here's something. Has anybody used a company called Sly Dialer?
No.
No. So when you're going through your list and Kim, I don't know if how you're gonna break this down, but for any mobile number, make sure you notate that it's a mobile number. If you go on a Sly Dialer, you can put in all these mobile numbers. You can create one message. And it doesn't matter that you're not saying, hey, John, hey, Phyllis, hey, whoever. Just say, hey, this is Sean. I called you a week ago. And what it does, it'll broadcast to all those people all at the same time. It costs, I think it's 10 cents a dial. I did that on the retail side to a neighborhood that I had a buyer in. I got 5 phone calls back in about 10 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Or they'll send you a text message saying, hey, I'm sorry, I missed your call. You left me a voice message. So it's another way to follow up with the people that you're calling that have a mobile number. It won't work on, well, I think it does work in residential, but use mobile.
Sean, can you drop that in the chat as well as in the WhatsApp chat and the Facebook group? That's valuable. we have the CRM, we'll be saying this is a mobile, this is a this is a that, that one's disconnected, bad number. So it cleans up the database so there's not garbage.
Is this dialer something you use on your phone or in your computer?
It's I think it's easier to set up on your laptop. You just go to slidedollar.com
Okay.
and create an account, and it's extremely easy to use. You will create one message that goes out for that group, whatever you want to call it. And then you can tell it when you want it to drop. And it will, let's see, it's not slidedialer.com. It's what is it? Where is it? Hold on. Sorry, it's slide dial. Let me change that, slidedial.com.
Slide down.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, I can't type.
Okay. I'll check
All right.
that out. Awesome. All right, you guys, I have to hop off for a little bit. So if you guys are back up here, I'll check back up in a few minutes. So
Thanks,
luck.
Tiffany.
Yeah,
Awesome.
thank
Shout out
you.
to Tiffany. Thank you for helping. Thank you for
Yeah,
making phone
absolutely.
calls.
Awesome job, Tiffany.
Thank you guys. See you soon.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, who's coming on the next call? Who's making the next call? Sean, you want to go?
I would, but I've got to make an appointment to get my dog into a vet here. So
Oh, poor thing. Okay.
yeah, I don't know what's going on with her. She's not herself for sure.
I hate
I know.
Sometimes they get punky. Oh, I hope it's just nothing. Sometimes it's just
I
punky.
know. Yeah, I know. She's not doing a ton of moving around. Hasn't gone outside to go to the bathroom yet, so it's a problem.
Oh, yeah, not good.
So yeah, I'm gonna have to pop off here and get an appointment.
Okay.
I got to get her in.
Okay.
So you guys enjoy. It's been a pleasure.
Same. Thanks,
Yeah.
Sean. I'm so glad you got on, and I'm so glad
Yep.
you're here. Talk to you later today.
All right. Bye, everyone. Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay, do we have anybody else that is in front of a computer? Sherry, are you in front of a computer? Or Ella Ray?
I mean, I can go again if nobody can.
Vivian, definitely.
I'm I'm sorry. I'm actually on my phone. I'm out and about, but I wanted to hear the calls.
Definitely. Okay, thanks. I'm just checking. And then Sherry, are you out and about? I'm just trying to see how many people. And Larry, are you in front of your computer?
Yes, I'm here. I can make calls.
Okay, so we're gonna have Vivian go again, and then we'll send it over to you. Okay?
Okay.
Sound like a plan?
Yes, go Vivian.
Hi, let's see.
You're doing amazing.
I'm going to Michael Harrington, right? Number 9.
I wasn't, controlling the list. You probably know better. Yes,
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
I think Tiffany just tried to call Sharon.
Okay.
Yeah, hopefully that's correct. Okay.
I don't think she had a conversation. So even if you do call the same person, who knows, maybe they'll pick up this time.
Okay. So I'm gonna try Michael. Michael
Okay.
Harrington.
Yep.
See that. I don't know what happened. Saying my Google phone is acting funny. Let me try it again.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. At the tone, please record your message.
Hi, I'm looking for Michael Harrington. My name is Vivian. I'm a real estate investor. I'm with a group looking to buy a multifamily property in the next month or so. I was wondering if you have ever considered selling because your property came to our desk recently, and I was looking at it and wondering if we could have a conversation about it, or if you know of anyone willing or hoping to sell this year. Give me a call back if you can. I'd love to talk to you a little bit more. My phone number is 510-730-2730. Thank you so much. Again, my name is Vivian. Bye-bye.
That was
Vivian,
great.
yes.
I definitely saw myself stumbling on this one. But
No, it's smooth. It's real. You're not faking. You're not trying to. It's just I would love to hear this voice message, and I would call you back because it's just very, very natural. It's amazing.
Yeah, I thought it was natural. I think you sped up on the end of the voicemail. And I would say shorten it up just a tad. And then repeat your phone number twice. Name, phone number, name, or something to that effect. Or,
okay.
Name, phone number. So that way they're catching it, because I write numbers down slowly. That's just me.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate to have to go listen to the whole voicemail again to hear it again. It's like, shit, now I gotta, listen to the whole dang thing again. So that's another reason to keep them shorter,
Mm-hmm.
and get really good concrete info in there quickly. And then if it's a cell phone, shoot them a text. Put it in your phone and
okay.
Let's call the next one. You really did a good job, Vivian.
Thank you.
You really did. And I love how you just jump on and show up.
I'm like, if I think too much, I'm gonna get nervous. So I'm just trying to go with it.
Oh, yep. My kind of woman. My kind of person.
Yeah, I'll get too much in my head. So I have to just go out and do it.
Yep. Okay, Larry, you're up. You've got the doc pulled up? Larry, come off mute, please.
All right, sorry about that. I was in another Zoom with my acquisition team too. Also,
I'm sorry. Thank you.
Zoom. Let's see. Where are we? The doc.
What
Which
was the last
number?
one?
Eunice was the last one.
No,
I
Vivian,
just
can you?
did Michael number 9,
Okay.
actually 9. I just did Michael and number 9. So you do number 10, Robert.
Where's the one where the comments are in it? Because I don't see any comments when I pull it up.
I don't see any comments anywhere. Should I add anything to the ones I called?
Yeah,
You can't.
I thought that's where we agreed to it. We all put a color and.
Yeah, so you were in the other Zoom. So what we found out this morning, or actually I found it out late last night, and I was trying to figure out a go around, and I put it out to the group today, is that
it's a view only, so we weren't able to do that. So we are working on a new way of tracking, but right now it's going to be a little clunky. And we're just going to have our own notes and try to work the way down the list and not trip over each other. But there's going to be some tripping for a couple days.
Yes.
So just write the notes down on your own. We'll have a new CRM. You can input at that point. If two people have called the same person, write down the date and time, and then you two can talk about who's going to go after it or if you're going to tag team. Okay.
Okay.
That makes sense. We'll just try to all work together on this.
Got to go across the line. It doesn't light up. Is it the 278-585-500? Is that for Michael? Can't get a line all the way across. There it goes.
Call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again, or dial 611 for customer assistance. Message.
That's the right number. Is there another all the way over here? Huh? The yellow numbers has any of this been skip traced or no? Is that what we're saying? It wasn't skip traced, he said last night? Hello? Anybody? Can y'all hear me?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay.
Larry, I'm sorry. Can you please repeat the question? What was it about skip tracing?
All right, so the first number in the blue didn't go, so I'm gonna hit the next number in the yellow, right?
Yeah. So each address should have probably 3 or 4 numbers.
Yeah, and
yeah, just them all.
It's really hard. Oh, I got it. Now I'm figuring out the spreadsheet.
Would it be helpful to paste the number on the chat for you?
No, I need to be able to do this. It's just you can't highlight the whole line across the whole thing. You have to like highlight each box as you go across,
Mm-hmm.
There you all right, you click on the numbers. I'm a little new with these spreadsheets. This is all brand new stuff to me this year. I never worked on spreadsheets in my life until I started doing this stuff.
Never too late to learn, right?
No, absolutely not. It's just I'm learning.
Got you.
So I'm making mistakes and learn from the mistakes.
That's right. We get it.
That's the only way you can learn. Hey, Alicia. I invited Alicia and Cora. Did Cora make it in? No, I don't see her.
Hi.
Hi, welcome.
Thank you. Currently driving. Just got off work.
Okay, wonderful. Where are you from?
I live in Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Awesome. Okay.
That's one of the markets.
That surely is. Are you sub 2 or are you
automated voice messaging system? At the tone, please record your message.
Are we leaving voicemails or no?
triple dial and then leave the voicemail at the end?
Okay. No answer on last one. Is there one more number on this guy? No. That's it. There's no more numbers to call on this one.
Okay, go to the next record.
Robert?
Sure. I'm not, I'm still setting them at my computer.
All right.
Just home feeding the dogs. So
Excuse me. This is a wait, one number. That's a Houston number in North Carolina. Weird. Right.
Olga, can you
You know what? The number, the first blue number, all the blue numbers are incomplete.
okay, go to the next record.
They don't have they only have 9 digits instead of 10.
Okay. Yeah, don't worry about that one. We'll figure that out later then and just go to the next
Okay.
record.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so every blue number is not gonna be able to be called.
That's a zip code.
That's the zip code?
Mhm.
Damn. I feel stupider. All right. That's probably why the first number didn't go through both times.
What did we talk about the other night, Larry?
A lot of things.
Yeah. Did we talk about being gentle with ourselves and you're learning how to read a spreadsheet on a Zoom while making calls after jumping off another Zoom with other stuff going on. You're not stupid. You have a lot going on.
Oh, I'm not.
And this is new and nobody expects something that's new to be understood immediately. And you've got to track. Think about the other night when we were walking through that amazing spreadsheet that we were trying to underwrite that deal on. Do you remember how detailed it was? And it took Malcolm, who does this all the time, a minute to track while I was tracking. And then we were, everybody was trying to track and find the row and the number and okay, where are they putting this information? Okay, is this information what we think it is? It takes a minute to acclimate to every single spreadsheet, even if you know how to use Excel or Sheets or whatever.
Yes.
You're acclimating
It's gonna
to
take,
somebody
yes.
else's
I'll
spreadsheet.
acclimate.
Yep. No.
Yeah, you're amazing. You're doing a great job. Keep it up. Don't give up for nothing.
I ain't giving up.
Also,
Never
I meant
give
to
up, never settle.
I meant to say kudos in the chat in the Facebook and shout out to Larry. He is in the back helping us set up Slack. So
What-
just I
do we
can't
wanna-
thank the team
What's
enough.
the name of
for
our group? Are we just gonna be Julie Group?
We'll talk to you after this Zoom and yeah.
Okay. Is that one more? I'm on, I think, number 11 now. Oh, this one's gonna pick up. Got angel numbers in it. 3 2s and a 7. 7's my number.
The number you've dialed is not in service.
Make me
Please
louder.
check the number and dial again.
And I'll try it. One more.
Hi. Good girl, Lucy. Are you eating? Are you hungry? It's okay, Blaze. Oh, good boy. Hey, Blaze. Hey, Blaze.
All right. All these numbers no good. That's it. All right. You want to be doing number 12 now, Darlene? Keep going.
Yep, keep trying. We want to get you some reps in.
Are these brokers? Or
This is a seller
sellers?
list. This is direct to seller. I know we said we were going to do brokers, but we switched it up because we just had a great list to call on, or a free list to call on that Ryan was so gracious to provide for us.
What is there, 300 numbers on this?
Yeah. So everybody make sure to shout out to Ryan after this Zoom and thank him.
Finally got Privy figured out last night to get the multifamily. Watch that Benson video.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer.
Yeah, this is Tired Landlord, right, Olga? Tired Landlord multifamily.
Yes, yes. And this is what's like not fun about this part of the business, right? This is like not a sexy part where you just keep calling and calling, where you get the voicemail or rejection. That's just the part of the game and single family. And here we go. You see, we all calling pretty much for the first.
Hi.
Oh.
My name is Larry Parsons. I'm a real estate investor. How are you today?
Doing okay.
Oh, fantastic, man. I'd like to talk to you about your property there on Dogwood.
Yes.
Okay, man. First off, thank you for talking to me. I hope your day is going well. It's the 1117 Dogwood Lane, Forest City. Are you open to selling that property, man?
I don't really know. I gave it to my daughter, so I really don't know.
Okay. So you're still the owner, but she's living in there, or are y'all renting it out?
No, I gave it to her.
Okay.
She doesn't live there though.
Does she rent it out to somebody, or does anybody there?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Which, so she's the owner now. You're not anymore. Then. Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Would I be able to call her? Could you provide me with her number? Give her a call, see if we can make her an offer if she wants it.
Okay, give me your number.
Yes, ma'am. My number is 702-675-1317. What's your daughter's name?
3, what now?
1317.
1, 3.
Yes,
702-675-311317.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, I'll tell them you called.
Okay. Again, my name is Larry Parsons, and we'd like to make an offer on the property. Is the property still in good condition?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Do you have any other properties that you would like to sell?
No, we sold all we had.
Oh, how many did you have?
I don't even remember now.
Wow, more than you count. That's good. That's a good thing, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate talking to you. Now, do you have any other neighbors or nobody got anything to sell? Because we'll pay you a nice little finder's fee too, and we get them under contract.
No, I really don't.
Okay. Well, Darlene, have your daughter call me, and we'd love to have a conversation. It doesn't hurt to talk for a minute. Hopefully, she'll say yes to us. We're really nice people, just like you.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, darling.
Bye.
Yay, that was so good, Larry.
Yes,
Thank you.
very nice. Good job. Such a good conversation. The lady was nice and easy. You were very you just matched her pace perfectly. When you said bye, darling, it's like you're saying bye, sweetheart. It was really
Well, no, her
good.
name was Darlene.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, it sounded like darling.
Yeah.
I do that a lot. I call. I shouldn't sometimes. Sometimes girls get offended, but I say darling as a term of affection because I use a little southern drawl when I talk. And it's definitely not my Chicago, but I that's my phone voice that comes out. Because when I was selling vacations in Las Vegas, people buy the timeshare tours over the phone. I just do a southern thing because it throw them off. Because if I use my hard Chicago voice, they're not gonna buy anything.
Gotcha. Right. You see.
Save the Chicago for the red sellers, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, she was definitely being the gatekeeper. I would follow up with her and say, were you able to reach your daughter with my number? I would text her and just say, nice talking with you on the phone. Please do let your daughter have this number. We are a team of investors buying in that area, wanting to close on a property in the next couple of months.
Right.
Kim, You know, is there a way to make like to edit that Google Doc with that number saying that, you know, let's say follow up in a couple days if she's not reaching out to us?
Yeah, we can do that. I want to, it won't take that long to do that. But I also want us to concentrate on Trello as a team. You and Julie and Pauline and I and Jason, and get that locked up. So yeah, we'll do that. I just don't want people to have to input it twice is where I'm going with it. So let's all be, you know, adults here and take good notes and put a reminder on your phone or wherever you put your reminders to follow up on the leads that you're making today and the phone calls that you're making today. And
Awesome.
then, yeah, and then we'll just add all of that to Trello. Yeah, because we don't want everybody having to jump around so much. We're all so busy and we're trying to make calls and get a deal under contract. So, or a deal underwritten, you know, to see if we can get it under contract. So I totally am tracking, Olga, where you're going. I am. If it takes us more than like by the end of today, then I think we need to go over and just use the Google sheet to track. But
All right.
let's.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so who's up next? That's on a computer. I think right now, Nina's back. No, he's not. He's gone. Okay. So I think Vivian, you're in front of a computer, and Larry, you're in front of a computer, and
Yes.
Olga, you are or not? So like,
I'm on my phone.
okay, so I'll be in front of a computer in a little bit, see if I've got anything in me. But right now, let's go back to Vivian then,
Okay.
and we'll just go back and forth.
Okay. Larry, who was the last one you called?
I got 2 screens, 2 Zooms. Number 12, Darlene.
Oh yeah, Darlene.
13 is the next, Helen Higginbottom.
Okay. North Carolina.
While he's dialing, how many of you know Ed Milet in the chat?
I met him.
I know you did. That's awesome. Do any of you want a copy of The Power of One More? I have an extra copy and I'd like to send it out to somebody.
I have mine right here.
I didn't hear what you said. I was doing the call. It is the right number. She didn't pick up, so I'm gonna double dial and leave a message.
Me. Kim, me.
Okay.
Chris just told me yesterday to get that book, and now you're having extra copies. So
I do.
God bless.
Great. I'll send it to you, Jason.
I put my email in the chat. I need everybody to email me. Everybody.
And friend each other on Facebook.
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah.
At the tone, please
I'm gonna leave a message.
recording. Simply hang up. Yes, you're right.
Hi, Helen. My name is Vivian. I'm a real estate investor. I'm calling you because your property came across my desk, and I would love to have a conversation with you. And I'm wondering if you ever consider selling. We are looking to buy an apartment building in the next month or the next couple of months. Give me a call back, and we can talk a little bit further about it. My name is Vivian. My phone number is 510-730-2730. Vivian 510-730-2730. Thank you so much. Look forward to talking to you. Bye-bye.
Excellent. Man, is she a quick study or what?
Yeah, I'm like being forced to up my game. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Well, it's like getting the cobwebs out, right? You know, the first couple calls, you're like ka-chunk or, you know, whatever. Yeah. All right. I love the
And then
energy.
when somebody picks up, I'll be like, oh my gosh, what do I do now? But
And that's okay. And that's where you head the next. Yeah, that'll be the next level. I'm the same way. Okay.
Over here.
Let's you try another one, try to reach another one, and then we'll put it back to Larry if he wants to do another one.
Sure. Let me see here.
And
It's
I'm almost
Gary. And not everybody's from North Carolina, huh? Here. Okay, it seems to be a mobile.
Yeah, I'm doing something wrong, but when I try and copy paste or copy out of the chat, it won't let me. It just tells me select all.
Oh yeah, it's the same for me. I can only click on a link, but I can't copy.
Right. Why is that? Is that for everybody?
Okay, I'm gonna call this guy here, Gary.
You have reached custom wall and floor covering installation. I am unable to take your call at this time, but if you will leave.
Okay, I mean, it doesn't seem, should I call back and double dial and leave a message? It's floor installation. I couldn't understand the name, but it definitely didn't sound like Gary.
That's probably his company.
Okay, so call again, leave a message, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It could be really his cell phone number. He just left make a voice message for his company, you know, to represent.
Okay, I'll call back then and leave a message.
Okay.
You have reached custom wall and floor covering installation. I am unable to take your call at this time, but if you will leave your name and number, I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, simply hang up or press pound for further options.
Hi, my name is Vivian. I'm a real estate investor. I'm trying to reach Gary Parlier. His property came across my desk, and I would love to have a conversation with him, wondering if he ever tried selling or considered selling the property. My name is Vivian. My phone number is 510-730-2730. Again, my name is Vivian, 510-730-2730. Have a wonderful day. Look forward to talking to you. Bye-bye. So I'm gonna save these two numbers, Helen and Gary, on the phone. Is anybody gonna go next? Should
Where are we at again? Which one?
I just did Gary, number 14.
Yeah, and I'm still booting up. So yeah, definitely there you go.
I'm gonna send some text messages while somebody else goes.
Oh, we can't even change the columns in this, huh? All right.
View only.
You have reached custom wall and floor covering installation.
I call this
I
one.
am unable.
Let me call in the next number here.
Yeah, that was the one I just called.
Which one? You did? You did 14 already?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. I thought you said number 14 was next. All right. So Adam we're doing, right?
Let's see here. Yeah, you're doing 15 Adam Banks.
Okay.
Let me try another one here. It says calling. It's not making any noise or anything.
This is the bank's residence. Please leave a message.
All right, the last number here. Looks like the first number was his business and the second number is the landline to the home.
Are you still at Adam?
Yep. Yeah, the first one was his business. The second was landline.
Oh. There are 2 mobile numbers, right?
Yeah.
On the list.
I can't come to the phone right now.
This is his wife's, it sounds like.
I'll return your call as soon as possible. Thank you. Have a great day.
One more.
call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 70430959115 is not
There's one more
available.
number. You want me to call that one?
At the tone, please record your message.
There's two
When
more,
you finish
actually.
recording, you may hang up or press
Keep
1
going.
for more options.
Yes.
I'm convinced the devil made these progressive bifocals just to mess with people. I gotta go like this just to see the number. I'm gonna get the. I want to get the. Well, I want to get the LASIK surgery. But I need to get a deal so I can pay for it. Because I don't want to do contacts. I don't want to do these things anymore. I love these glasses though.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that, and I think I'm getting close. I'm leaving. I'll be back. I'm gonna head over on the computer.
Okay. Any more numbers? Nope, that's it. Oh, no, there's one more.
Hi, you've reached Eli. I'm unable to answer my phone, but if you would leave a message, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you.
I'll call
At
back
the tone,
the first number and leave a message. What are we saying for the message again? Anybody?
We just say your name, that what do you do? You're a real estate investor. You're working with a group of investors.
Are these multifamily or the single family homes what we're calling right now?
I'm
All
assuming.
Yep, all
Hello, Mr.
multifamily.
Banks. Hey, Mr. Banks. My name is Larry Parsons. I am a real estate investor. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing well.
Oh, good to hear that. Good to hear that. Do you have a property over there on 386 or 3684 Sweeten Creek in Arden?
Yep.
Are you open to some offers on that?
Not really. I'm quite happy with it. It's good location for me.
Okay. Is it do you live in that property or is it a rental for you?
I'm
Oh, you are. Awesome.
yeah.
What else do you invest in? What are you just doing single families?
No, I do pretty much all multi-family.
All multi?
Here and there, I'll get involved in commercial. Yeah.
Do you have any projects you got going right now? You need any extra funding for? I got a whole bunch of people got money.
At the moment, kind of can't see what direction. But I mean, yeah. Your name's Larry?
Yes, sir. Larry Parsons.
Larry, I'll save your number for fun.
I'll do you one better. I'll send you my digital business card. I'll give you a text on that. Do you have any other brokers that you know that have multifamily properties? Because that's what we're looking for is like a Class B and C properties, Class B areas. 20 to 100, 200 or 150 units. You know.
Yeah, that's a little bit bigger than
What you doing?
Yeah, that's a little bit bigger than what I typically get involved. Yeah, work for that. I really recommend it in the area. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, a lot of my stuff we built back in the day.
Oh, you were a developer with them, huh?
Yeah.
Are you done developing? Just kind of just riding the wave what you built?
No, but we're still doing. I think right now we're probably looking for commercial stuff at the moment. I don't know.
Okay. Well, do you have any other of your other partners that are looking to sell the property maybe?
It's just me, my wife, and around.
Oh, a little family group there, huh? How many do you do? One every couple years or something?
Yeah, so
Huh? You just where do you usually find yours?
um, it's been sometimes we find a property, do some fun. Other times we just got it's been everything from being a for sale sign to get talking to a developer that kind of knows what's going on in the area, and so all different ways.
Gotcha. Any developers you could direct me to that might have something?
Um, think, what
Oh, they retired, huh? You sound like a young man, huh? But you talk like you got a lot more experience than you sound young. Is that true?
Yeah.
I'm 53. Are you older or younger?
A little bit.
A little bit younger. Okay. Fantastic. How's the weather out there in North Carolina?
Well, let me get going. I'm not.
Yes, sir. I'm like I said, I'm going to text you my information. It also has our buy box on there. If you come across anything, please do call me. I have a lot of people with a lot of money ready to make some deals.
All right, man. Awesome.
All right, sir. You have a great day.
All right.
God bless. You hung up. Are y'all there? Oh, yeah, he hung up.
I came in halfway through it, so Olga, can you start it off, and then whomever else? I'm so glad you got him on the phone. That was great.
Yes, Larry, the phone call was really good. It just at the end, when you were kind of trying to build that friendship and rapport, he's like, I don't know if I'm ready to go there yet, right? Like you felt that. You just asked about the weather, and he's like, let me get off the phone.
Well, no, he had
So
somewhere to
maybe.
go, but no, he told me to give him his card. And he's pretty receptive.
Mm-hmm. No, the whole
He just had
conversation
he
was.
had something to do. He didn't have time to keep chatting, but he had time. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like I could have talked to him about anything, but I could tell that he needed to get going and stuff, and he didn't really,
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
he might find something for us, but it sounds like just him and it's just on him and his wife and another relative. They're little mom and poppers, and they just
Exactly. It
do what
sounds
they
that he
like to
doesn't.
do. They're
Yeah.
not really they're not they're investor but not full time. It's like a hobby to them almost. Seems
Yeah.
that's
It
what I
seems
got.
like they're not. It seems like they're not very outgoing or like to do networking, and it's okay. Just send him your business card, like you said, and
Yep.
follow up in a couple of weeks, and just remind of yourself.
Are all everybody's emails in that thing where we were putting our information? Because I can't even read all those type. Go back through 'em. We still have that sheet that we were filling out with the calculator in it.
Yeah, that's in the files at the
Okay.
top of the team Facebook page. Make sure you go in there, and we'll repost that. Again, like to say what to do and remind you guys. Your name, your phone number, your contact info. If you have joined and you're new and you haven't added it, tell the group who you are and what your background is, and where you're focusing during this challenge and moving forward for our, within our buy box.
Yep.
In the Alabama, North Carolina, choose like 1 or 2 markets and tell us where you're going to call. So let me try this darn email again.
Oh.
There it is. The second email that I just sent is the correct email. I had typos and I put .com instead of .co. So don't take that first one. It's not me. It's something I just made up.
I know, like, Larry, let me just message you my email because whatever I put in the chat, that's not correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
And Olga, are you using the Four Winds one? Oh,
Yes.
Four Wings. Yeah, you're doing it the same. Yeah, that's so I'm not the only one. I need more sleep, you guys. Like I am. Woo. Okay. All right. So what was that guy's name? Because I'm finally in. Vivian, thanks for sending that.
Adam or no? Yeah, was it Banks? Adam Banks?
Okay, Adam Banks. So we're at Edwin Mullen.
Yep.
Row 16. So normally in a spreadsheet that you can edit, you would freeze the panes. You'd freeze the rows. So we would freeze it at C2. And then it would lock in columns A and B, and we'd be able to track all the way across who we're talking to. So this way it's a little more tedious to track across. It's not, it's not like you're unable to do it, but it's a little bit more tedious. And this is Edwin.
Hello.
Hi, Edwin.
Hi, Edwin. Who?
Is this Edwin?
Edwin, who?
Oh, I guess I might have the wrong number. Did I dial?
Well, who are you looking for? What's in reference to?
I'm a buyer. My name's Kim Mattis. I am a buyer for multifamily properties, and I was calling about Pearson Drive. Are you the owner of Pearson Drive?
But do this is because power in their business systems. It's just
It
shit that I've been through
is
as well. Like I started
81 Pearson Drive.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it is yours. Okay, so I'm sorry. It shows that the owner is Edwin. What's your name?
Eduardo.
Eduardo. Well, hello, Eduardo. I'm so sorry I got the wrong name. Nice to meet you. The reason I'm calling is that I am a buyer in the area, and I was wondering if you've considered selling that property.
Buyer in the area. Where you calling from? 707 area code.
I'm in California, and I buy all across the United States. I've got properties in California. I've got properties in Cheyenne. We're also looking at the Houston market, but North Carolina is a great market, and we're calling on owners there. So
You're the third one to call me in the last week.
seriously, what were they wanting? Multifamily?
Just the property.
Just the property. I think that multifamily purchases are going up with us investors. So yeah, I bet you're going to be receiving a lot of phone calls. Not to take up your time or bother you, are you interested in selling? And can you tell me about the property?
Well, I've got about 8 minutes before I get where I'm going.
Okay.
However,
Then how about we use that 8 well, and you tell me what you want to tell me, and we'll go from there.
well, the property's not for sale, but it's like I tell you, like I told them. I guess we go off route, obviously look at it, consider it.
Okay.
I've owned the building 22 years, and where it's located, they can no longer make multi-use buildings like that.
Can you tell me?
I'm grandfathered in.
You are, okay. All right. What's around it? What's the neighborhood like? Because like I said, I buy all over, so I'm not intimately familiar with that neighborhood and that area. Can you talk to me about that?
It's in the downtown, historic section of Montford of Asheville, North Carolina. It's about 5 minutes from the Biltmore House, about 5 minutes from the Grove Park Inn. That's where the Blue Ridge Mountains are.
Oh.
Asheville's been in the top 7 tourism cities in the United States the last 50 years.
Which is why I like to look there. One of the many reasons.
Yeah, but it ain't no property really available there. But I've owned it 22 years, and I actually don't live there. I live in Columbia, South Carolina. I live 2.5 hours away. But
How's
I
that working for you? Are you are you managing the property?
I do now because my parents had gotten sick and passed away.
Ouch. I'm sorry.
And I wasn't sure what I was going to do.
Yeah.
Both of them did unexpectedly. So I just been managing myself ever since. And
That's
short version, I've got a lot of stuff to deal with with their property here. So, but my sister lives 2 blocks from the property, but she's not always that much help.
yeah, I know. I've got siblings like that as well, Eduardo. I feel your pain. So it sounds like it might be getting to be a lot more work than it's bringing benefit. I would love to. Okay. Yo, I like your attitude. I agree. Okay.
I mean, if it's that, I would put a list of sellers.
Why give it up on a listing instead of going direct to buyer?
Well, to be honest with you, there probably wouldn't get choice of words. If I wanted to get rid of it, then I'd find a way.
Okay.
But I wasn't really looking to do that.
Yeah.
All I know is that you need information. It's way a lot, to divulge and give you. But I know I'm not going to take less than probably 900,000.
Okay. 900,000. Are you wanting to get that 900,000 right up front? Are you willing to be the bank? And is there like a mortgage on it still, or you own it outright?
If I was going to act like the bank, I would have a clause in there, a lot of clauses in there, because I've been involved in that before, and I wouldn't want the property to be run down and not maintained.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And I would have a bunch of, would have it drawn up the right way through a legal contract to a good real estate attorney, that this property would be inspected randomly, probably no less than every 90 days. And it will be certain standards that this property will have to be kept up to the way I've kept it for 22 years.
Yeah, I hear you. So you've kept it up really well?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I mean, I'm not what your definition of what you call a non-interested or a slumlord. I do work to, and I took this year to do a lot for personal reasons, and just to get some things done.
Mm-hmm. Well, that must feel good. That must feel good. I don't like when I'm getting behind on my properties with upkeep. It's better to do a little along the way than a lot at the end, or a lot, at once.
This isn't the time of year to do it, but I did it for personal reasons. But I guess basically what I was saying is, I felt like after 22 years time that I just took some time and did a little bit of upgrading. And it's just, I've had an apartment vacant since the summer, which I don't normally do, but I've not been in no hurry to get it going.
So there's only one out of the 20, or how many units is it?
There's 5 individual units, but I can tell you this. When mine came available, it never reached the being vacant.
Nice. Nice.
It never did. Never
Nice.
did.
I love it.
It may have been times where I might have took 2 or 3 days when they got out to go in there and do something, but not like it is this time. But that's okay, because I have a maintenance man there, and I'm actually a mechanical contractor, but I don't have time to go up there with my parents' situation anymore.
Yeah.
I go in if needed, so I'm letting him work at his pace, and
So what are I know we're almost up with that 8 minutes. What are some of the things that you did this year to up,
some exterior repairs, catching up on some exteriors. It's a German siding building, which is
beautiful. Oh, that schmear? You mean the schmear?
No, I don't know. They call it German siding or they call it lap siding.
Oh, lap. Okay.
And in the historical section, they make you go back with that. So I've taken the opportunity to replace some of that. I went ahead and got a new roof, and I got like 3 little individual roofs.
Okay.
And, I replaced the roof in December and January. And
Wow, that's a hard time to be doing it.
well, it was time.
Yeah.
And then I had to, and for personal tax purpose reasons, I had to pick up. If that's a, you know.
Oh, I hear you. Don't go throwing away money by not utilizing that tax break, right?
Well, I mean, I just, like I said, I mean, you know, I just had to, that's why I'm not killing myself to rent that one abroad.
Okay.
But I haven't had, especially even before I had, man, we just didn't have that because they were just, you know, sometimes you couldn't even get in there to do what you needed.
Right. I know. You're like, come on, I need a vacancy so I can get in there.
Asheville's a very extremely high rental market, extremely high.
Mm-hmm.
And I've gotten as many as 4 days, 98 applicants.
Sweet. Are you reviewing them yourself, or are you going through a proper like a management company to do background checks?
Management company did. I was always involved in the maintenance anyway, but I was also involved in improving of the tenant.
Good. So you're a very hands-on owner. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, I try to. I'm not like I am used to be. I know I'm disappointed, but I just can't. I got probate matters. And
Yeah. These are seasons of life, Eduardo. Like I understand, you know, with both your parents passing again, I'm so sorry, but that has to come first.
Hold on a second. Let me order my meal and I can help you.
Okay, you got it. You got it. I put him on mute. What do you guys think so far?
I didn't understand it, but I'm sorry. Can I have that number 6?
Sure.
Yeah.
Number 6 combo, please.
Definitely a follow-up call. There's a lot of pain.
What's his name?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Root beer?
Yeah.
He's got 4 or 5 other calls. He had 8 minutes for me, and we've been on for what, 10? Yep.
Yeah, he might not be.
He
might not be. Yeah, he might be tired, but he's not tired enough yet.
No, not yet. And it's 5 units. You know.
You won him over.
Oh, don't even worry about it. You gotta eat. You gotta eat. So it's 5 units. Eduardo, we're looking for properties that are about 20 usually, but you know, I wouldn't say this is out of our, you know, completely off of our buy box because of the area. What do you say we have a follow-up call? Maybe exchange some emails back and forth and we visit this. I know you said you're not ready yet, and we could just keep you, you know, I could just keep in touch with you, and as things progress where you're getting closer to being ready, we can. Got you. Oh, okay. Thanks for that clarification.
There's a difference. I mean, it just wasn't for sale. I don't have it for sale.
Got it.
Would I sell it? Are you the first person approaching? Some I don't even talk to.
Yeah, I hear you. They're not worth the time.
Some of them, if I got time, I do. But
well, I appreciate
I know if y'all go buy a property, y'all need specifics and stuff like that. But I don't give out but certain information, especially if I don't have documentation for qualified buyers.
Yeah.
And, I mean, you know, it's a 5-unit apartment building. You're going to want to know what it rents out for, stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna want to see the rent rolls. I'm gonna want to see your T12s. I'm gonna see all that.
I don't know what a T12 is.
It's your trailing 12, so it just shows me what the rents are for the last 12 months, and it shows me, you know, vacancy rates, and just kind of gives me a longer perspective of how well the property's been performing. Helps me to underwrite what the property is worth for myself and my partners. So it's just information that we gather as we go down the road of the purchase, you know, and deciding whether it's a good fit. But mostly, you know, for me, I want a good relationship with you. I want, you know, I have my sellers that I buy from are good friends, a lot of them. So this to me isn't, oh, get on the phone, demand a bunch of personal information from you. It's let's keep talking. if this isn't for me, one of my other partners actually might want it. So,
Your questions there, I'm not easy to catch.
oh, you are? Well, nor am I, because I'm a really busy girl. So,
I was in Los Angeles for a while.
oh, I'm sorry. I'm in Northern California. It's a lot prettier. Where were you in Los Angeles?
Los Angeles, just downtown.
Oh, downtown, really? Okay, my aunt spent about a year there, and it's fun for me to go there and visit and be in that.
Yeah.
But I'm more of the country girl, you know, I'm more the get me out into the woods and next to the ocean and up in the mountains.
Now, I know if y'all do your numbers and everything like that, I mean, the thing about Asheville, the property is what's valuable.
Exactly.
You know, the building's in 1928, so it doesn't have central air conditioning or central heat, it has radiator heat.
Okay.
But you don't need it. And you don't really need it. I've never had a request in 22 years for air conditioning, but twice.
Okay.
And I let them put in the module, we put in the module, the mobile units, modular units that you can move from room to room.
Okay.
And these are small apartments. And they kind of don't, they evaporate the water. We don't have to worry about any water damage.
Yeah.
And I think they have to sign something that they have to, when they're not home, we can't be on.
Oh, that's smart. So it sounds like it's on 1 meter then?
No, all of them got the individual electric meter and gas meter. And then I have a house meter for gas and electric. But I can already tell you, and I'm not, you know, the numbers on it since I took over, with the exception of this year. Okay, that's not gonna be this year because of what I've decided to do.
Yeah.
After depreciation and all, depending on how much work I wanted to do from down here and go up there, because I guess, you know, the depreciation deduction, that actually might be over. But after all the expenses, it's netted somewhere between 36 and 45,000. The
Okay.
last 4 or 5 years, whatever.
The last 5 years. Okay.
4 to 5 years, something like that.
Okay. That's good to know.
Well, you know, whenever, you know, I can't say exactly because I can't think exactly when I took over. I think I took over halfway through 17.
Oh, halfway through 17. Okay.
June of 17. Somewhere around there.
Okay.
But there are some expenses in there that you probably wouldn't incur. I go down there and do stuff like, you know, cleaning and replacing utensils all the time, you know, water hoses and
Yeah.
light bulbs, whatever.
Yeah. And now your handyman's doing that?
Well, he don't do what I did, but and I mean I just doing that when I go down there, but he does what he has to do. Yeah, he got, you know, maintenance,
Yeah.
whatever.
So-
Plumbing leaks, he does the improvements, he does the corrections on the outside. I'm gonna do, I got more I wanna do. There's always something you can do.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to improve the quality and value of the building and keep it up to date. You know, porches, the paint.
Yep.
I just replaced the front porch
Okay.
after 22 years, and I'm gonna replace another little small porch. I replaced a few windows about 4 years ago. Just little things. I'm always doing something
Yeah.
that most people wouldn't do.
Yeah. Yeah.
But most people buy that, you know, they're buying it for long term, you know.
Exactly. Well, let me get with my partners and we'll review this. We'll do a little digging. If you have a profit and loss sheet or you have something that, you know, you can send us that will help us look at this property a little bit deeper so I can do some underwriting. Sure.
checks and policy. Oh.
He's at the window getting his food. With extra salt.
All right, sorry about that.
Don't worry about it. You gotta eat. You gotta eat. I feel it. My stomach's starting to growl.
You're on a 3-hour time difference.
Yeah, it's almost 11 here. It's almost 11 here. So what's your email address?
What you gonna send?
Well, I'm gonna send you my email address and just start this conversation going a little bit further down the road. I'm not gonna send you anything, but just say, hey, we talked, I'm here. Let's chat some more. I've got another call that I have to make. And let's see about whether or not we can come to your price, or you can come to our price, or see if this is a property we're interested in. Like I said, I have a couple partners. I'm gonna bring it back to them and we can do a little bit of digging on it and see if it's something that is gonna be worth your while and worth our while. And I'd love to stay in touch with you.
Yeah, you know, the best way, and I'm gonna tell you why, is gonna be by the cell phone.
You got it then.
Because I got some issues with my email spam,
Okay.
going in there, getting people details and stuff. They not been able to fix this for 90 days.
Okay.
So you're fighting that off here.
Are you a texter?
Yeah, if you let me know who you are.
Okay, so you see my number here, right? You know, at 707, it's Kim. Okay, so I'm gonna text you my name and you'll have it. And then we can keep chatting. I'll do my best to call you because it sounds like that's probably the preferred way, but.
You can text me, that's the best way, because I never know where I'm at.
Okay, oh, you are a busy man. Okay, I'm gonna text you then. We'll keep in touch. We'll move this down the road if it looks like something that would be good for the both of us, because obviously this has to be a win-win. And we'll go from there. I really enjoyed speaking with you. I appreciate your time. I thank you for going over that 8-minute mark, truly, because I know that you get a lot of these calls and it's a lot of BS that goes back and forth. So I'm intrigued. I'll say that. It's a little bit old, you know, but like you said, it's the area. And exactly. So let me bring it.
In-house, anybody.
Exactly, right?
You go find your historic house in downtown Moffett area in Asheville.
This is gorgeous.
You're gonna find one.
Yeah, you can take, hey, why don't you text me a picture of it? I hear so much pride in your voice. Text me a picture of it.
Oh my God.
Awesome. I can't wait to see him. That'll help me too.
Not when I start driving. But
oh, when you got him, okay.
There's a magazine that circulates. A magazine circulates. We have the Old House magazine or something.
What's it called?
I can't tell you.
Okay.
Old House or something.
Okay.
And they rank the Montford, downtown Montford area of Nashville, one of the top 65 cities in the United States.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That's
I
sweet.
use that in my ad.
I like it. Yeah. Come in. You're right downtown. You're right here. So what?
I got an ad going on Zillow. If you want to look at it.
I do. What is it? It's just Zillow with this address.
81 Pearson, Pearson Drive.
All right.
Apartment number 4.
And that's the one. Yeah, that's the one that's big.
It's Asheville, North Carolina, 28801.
Yep.
Now, I'll forewarn you, I don't have that many pictures of that apartment. And the reason I don't, because that tenant was in there for 6 years. And a lot of my tenants stay for years.
Okay, so you have yearly turnover? usually?
No, I just told you I finished it at 6 to 7 years.
6 or 7 years. Okay, I didn't hear you. The phone kind of broke up. Okay, so they were in there for 6 years, and so there's some. Yep, I hear you. Smart man.
And actually, I didn't redo the lease because I wanted to get in and do that.
Okay.
And it was time he'd outgrown it. He had a daughter. But the other thing that's too, this is very important. I've always kept my apartment as single occupancy,
Okay.
and I can do that since I pay some common utility. But if you're looking to make money, that's your biggest concern. My biggest concern is good tenants and maintaining the property and giving people a good safe place to live.
Yeah.
But my second priority is money.
Yeah. Steady money. It sounds like.
I don't have a problem with people's first priority being money. Because that's business. But I will tell you this. You can charge double occupancy. You can do what is single occupancy. You can do double occupancy. But you can get an average of probably 250 to 300 more apartments.
With the double.
Yeah, but I don't do double.
Yeah. What size are the units?
Not that big.
Well, yeah, they're single, so it's 1-1, right?
The biggest ones are like 675, 650, 3 of them upstairs. Look at that picture while we talking. Jump on Zillow.
Oh, well, I've got like 10 screens
Now,
open.
a few minutes to
Okay, you got it. I'm jumping now.
look now. Yeah.
Yep. I was looking at,
Definitely, women love them upstairs apartments because of security and stuff. I've had zero problems with any law enforcement incidents since I've owned it.
well, that's nice. What would you say the crime rate is there? Right there in the historic downtown, just a normal?
I would say way less than normal.
Yeah, that's what I was
But
thinking.
the demographics, you have to do your research. The demographics.
Yeah, always do. So how'd you guys come about getting the place?
When my sister left LA, she went to Asheville with a boyfriend.
That's an interesting way to get it. Okay, there you go. Live for rent. That was pretty.
Yeah.
What's that little porch area that jut out?
The bottom left.
Yeah, is that one of the units? Or was that an old,
That's apartment number 2. This guy's own little roof.
is that one the smallest one? Or it's just the layout is jutting out instead of it being,
It's actually the one behind it, the smallest.
okay,
Well, you get well over $1 square, well over $1 square. Well, I don't know. The rents
Yeah.
are 1,300, 1,200, 900, 880.
okay.
The one I got vacant is 1,300, but I'm not really killing. I have to keep not really killing myself to leave it. And I'm very selective on my tenants, and I can do that legally.
Yes,
I mean, I look at credit, living references. What I'm trying to tell you is that it ain't hard to lease.
yep. Alrighty.
And that's why my management company is the easiest money they ever made. I mean, cause you just, stuff don't break all the time.
Yeah. Okay, Edwin, I've got another call coming in. I mean, Eduardo, why did I call you Edward again? Eduardo, I've got another call coming in that I have to grab. I'm going to text you my name so you have it with this number and add me, and we will I'll be meeting with my partners and I'll get back to you one way or the other if we're pursuing it or if we're gonna pass, but I can't thank you enough for your time. I'm just so sorry about your folks. I hope that you take some time and don't work too hard on all that probate. Is your parents' house like a single family that you're trying to, are you keeping it or are you getting rid of it?
I keep it for what I've got to. I've got stuff I gotta do.
You got to do to fix it up or got to do to keep it for tax purposes?
No, I've done some fixing up. I need to fix it up. And
Why not sell it to an investor like me or somebody that wants a single family? Then you don't have to, fix it up.
I got stuff in there still.
Yeah, I got people who move stuff.
Oh, I mean, you know what I mean.
I do. I know. And it's your parents' stuff. All right. Well, we can chat about that more later too, because I know, I also buy a single family. That's not my focus right now, but I know others that do just because of the circles that I run in. So that might be something you want to pursue with me as well. I know that having to fix stuff up because I'm also a flipper. It takes a lot more work, and the second you open up something, it just becomes a can of worms. What was a simple fix in the bathroom turns into a remodel in the bathroom, complete remodel. So that's time and money right there that doesn't necessarily, and headache that doesn't necessarily have to be something you go through, because we buy houses and the people I run in the circles with, they buy houses in any condition. So I wouldn't necessarily concern yourself too much with that and kind of open up. I know. Yeah, but also you have to take into consideration, like what are you gonna pay with all of the repairs and the time and the headache? What are you gonna pay emotionally? What are you gonna pay physically, financially? And is it gonna get you the actual return? Or, do you want to be the bank? Do you want to be the bank on that one? And instead of making money completely just on the property, you're gonna be making money on the interest as well. So there's lots.
This property's not worth that much.
Okay.
It's under 200,000.
Okay, well, I know people who buy under 200,000. So anyway, maybe.
I'm just saying that I'm not worried about the repairs and stuff like that's what I did.
Oh, okay. I think you love to do work. I think you love to stay busy and do work.
I do.
I hear you. I'm the same way.
But the other one would be the one if I would act as the bank, I'd be more interested in that because that way I could defer, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, there's lots of different ways to make money when you're the bank. Absolutely. And you could defer you could do taxes. I hear you. I know. Who wants to pay a huge chunk of taxes right now and spread it out over the years for sure. Okay, I'm jumping off. That call's coming in, and I will text you right away, and I will talk to my partners, and I'll get back to you one way or the other on this. And again, Eduardo, thank you so much for your time. I hope you're having a great day, and it continues to be one.
You too.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Bye. Bye, Eduardo.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Nice phone call. Good job. You built a great report with the guy. Very, very nice.
So feedback, people, he was a yellow seller. He talked and talked and talked and talked. I have 8 minutes. And
I think you did great.
Go ahead, Colleen.
I think you had great rapport with him. I probably would have jumped off the call a lot sooner. You guys went around a little bit, but I think all of that adds up to something in the end.
Yeah.
And rapport is really what gets you the deals. And so, but you do want to make sure that you're using your time in a way where, he wants to talk, but you want the property. If it's no longer about the property, we gotta.
Exactly.
That's my only criticism. I think you did brilliant.
Yeah, I was so right there with you, Pauline. I'm like, okay, I gotta jump off. This guy's just going around and, you know, if I can get this information later. And then he'd kind of throw in, but, well, no, but I'm interested, though, this is what's good about the property and that. And so kind of like what Sam was talking about, where, you know, you letting your brain kind of flow through this as the conversation was progressing. I'm thinking, okay, forget buying this, we're wholesaling this, you know? So I kind of went, all right, I'm just going to let it go a little more and dig a little bit more and da. And then, you know, he had talked a couple times about his parents recently passing and he's so busy with probate and all of that. So I thought, okay, well, let's go down that road just a hair, just to see if we can pick up a property on that end as well, because if we can wholesale that, or, you know, novation it or whatever, it might be something too. So it's just like what's out there. And yeah, total yellow seller, totally stayed on a lot longer than I necessarily had to, but thank you for that feedback, Pauline.
You're welcome. I think you did amazing.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Yeah,
Okay.
you know, the other thing too, I have to say, Kim, is that you just have a way with words and it just flows for you. I can get stuck with just like I'm over listening and I'm like, okay, so what am I supposed to do next? And then it's just wait, where's my script?
So she says she over listens. So it's one of the things I love about Pauline is she sits back and she just watches everything and she like keys in and then pounce. And holy cow, the information and the output that you get from all of that quietness that's happened is just fabulous. Olga's got that a lot as well. It's a beautiful thing. It is certainly something that I could grow in, you know, I could grow in my life because I'm more of the, okay, I'm going to talk. Okay, I'm going to roll. Okay, I'm going to do this. And there's times where maybe I miss something that someone like Pauline or Olga or someone else who's a little bit quieter is going to catch. Sam just catches it and he talks a lot, but he's keen enough to catch it and flow right along. He barely misses anything. So he's kind of that unicorn that can do it all. And, you know, so it's just different styles, you know. Pauline's got her strengths. That's why I want to partner with her, because they're not my strengths, you know? Yeah. And that's what you want. You want diversity. So thanks.
Jason, you're unmuted. Did you have feedback as well?
I agree with you in that Kim has a way with words, and she does what she just said that Sam does. She takes what you're telling her and she's able to like transition into the next part of the conversation, and she does it flawlessly, like it's just effortlessly, and it's great to watch it and just take it in and try to, you know, imagine yourself doing it so that you can, so I could do it, right? I want to be able to do that as well. The flow of the conversation, even though it kind of was going whatever way that it was that he was trying to direct it back, he was kind of like fish. He was kind of like fishing. He was letting letting the reel go, and then he pull it back a little, and then he let it go, and he pull it back a little, and he let it go, and you were like, okay, I'm done. And he was like, yeah, but wait a minute, and you just kept it. You stayed on point with getting off the phone and the time, and you appreciated that, just the way you flow. I mean, you're a natural. It just feels like natural flow, and I think that's what a lot of us do struggle with, especially like right now, coming into this new mindset, this new lifestyle. It's you know, you gotta pivot your brain, right? You gotta pivot your thoughts out of wholesaling and into this. And watching like you and Sean and Sam do it, I mean, just priceless stuff, man. Just really just shows me that we kind of need to calm down and not be nervous, really. Just take a deep breath, calm down, and it's the next call. You know, the next call. It's always the next call. This call, you got it. Just take your time and like listen and do the thing that Pauline does. Just listen, and I have a hard time with that. That's all.
Yeah. I think what really helped me was really actually owning the fact that I'm a buyer, you know, even before I had purchased in my investment, I purchased several properties personally throughout the years, you know, but as an investor in my own business, as a real estate investor, Kim, the individual who's recreating her self and her life and divorcing her husband and becoming an entrepreneur and all of that, I had to recreate my mindset. It's like, I am a buyer in my own right, by myself and with my partners, and I hadn't bought anything yet. And I was just having to act as if. So it's a lot of you who haven't bought anything yet, or you're wholesaling and that's how you think your entry into this is. It's not necessarily that. You know, in sub 2, we get the fact that we can use other people's money to purchase. So when you're calling somebody, you guys, we're a team, we're buyers. We're buyers. You know, your training is as a wholesaler. I want that to transition. I talk to him as a buyer, as an equal. You guys, you're talking to people as an equal. They're just another human being. They're just another human being. You know, I'll get on the phone with the red seller and they'll be just like an ass and just rah, 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 rah. And it flusters me, you know, and sometimes I do well coming back at them and rising to that and meeting that. And sometimes I don't. And sometimes it's the fact that they just aren't going to have any of it. And that's where they're at. And other red sellers are like, okay, get to the point, let's go. So I struggle, you know, I'm nervous sometimes, but I'm also just real, you know, I just always try to remember, I'm just talking to another human being, you know, either it's going to work or it's not going to work. It didn't work, whatever, you know, it's for me, being on a stage like this and talking in front of people, it's intimidating to call in front of you guys, but I'm not going to not do it because it's intimidating. I'm going to do it because guess what? We're out to make some money and we're out to like change people's lives and make them better. This guy's hurting. He's going to play off that he isn't, but he's hurting. And that building is old and it's run down, you know, and every single apartment in that building has to be gutted and redone. I don't know if you guys pulled it up on Zillow or not, but somebody called on this. We saw this property a couple days ago. I could have sworn I saw that same kitchen a couple days ago. So, you know, he's getting calls and he's talking to who he thinks actually might be a buyer for real. And he's letting the wholesaler BS stuff go by because he's also got some keenness to him. So we have been on well past our hard stop of 2 hours. And I am so blessed by that. I kind of get now why Pace can do this and does this sometimes with people and all of that. It's invigorating, and to watch you guys make phone calls and put in those reps is a blessing beyond anything I can tell you. To be able to be on these Zooms with you guys is just such an incredible blessing. So make your calls, have an awesome day. Our team is going to be meeting here, and in the background, we're going to be working on getting a CRM going for the team. Yes, I'm going to call you. Yep, Jason, we're going to get on a call for sure. And Larry, again, thank you so much for working on the Slack. And we'll also be calling you to talk to you about that. And everybody else, just hang in there with us while we get everything up and running, and make those phone calls, keep those notes going, put those numbers in your phone so you know who's calling you back, okay? And keep those notes so that when we do have the CRM, we are inputting it. Okay? Have a great day, everybody. Yeah, keep calling off that list. Why don't we do this, Vivian? Great question. Let's do this since we have it open, and I know other people are calling off the list. How about, let me look here. What number were we on? And it's not Edwin, it's Eduardo. Where is the list? Okay, so Eduardo, not Edwin, was 16. So how about, we got 300. So how about, let me get back on Zoom. Vivian, can you take 17 to 30? Okay, 17 to 30. And then Jason, are you making calls? Okay, why don't you take 31 to 50? Vivian, 17 to 30. Julie, are you making calls?
I think she jumped off.
Okay. Yeah, she might not be
Hang
here.
on.
Oh, okay.
No, hang on. Julie Voss.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry,
she's
I'm
here.
here just driving.
Yeah, no, I hear you. That's why I wanted to give you a minute. Can you take 51 to 70?
51 to 70?
Yes. You
Okay,
want us to
yeah,
text
I can
that
do
to
that
you?
later today.
Okay. Do you want us to text you that?
The
number?
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Olga, can you text her that? Can you go in and grab the number off of, because I don't think I have it right now. Or just, I can put
Yep,
it in.
I'll send the message to Julie Voss. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, we got you. We
And
got
if
you.
you could,
I can remember that.
if you guys can, when you're making the calls, see if you can record it.
Cutting it.
I'm cutting out.
I'm off.
If you can record it, there's a app you can go to. It's actually just a Chrome extension, scre.io.
You put that in the
And
chat, Molly?
that will screen record in the background if you want to do that. So you don't have to have your Zoom on, although Zoom is handy because it just converts.
Yeah. Can you put that in the chat so everybody can grab it?
Sure.
Okay, and then we've got Yonetti. Can you take 71 to 90? Awesome. Thanks. Olga, can you post these in the WhatsApp and in the Facebook page too, once we get through all the numbers so that everybody else who wasn't on this can back off of those calls or get a hold of Vivian or get a hold of Yonetti and say, oh, I already called on these. You're not in WhatsApp, Vivian? Okay, we're gonna load you into WhatsApp. Thank you. Olga, can you grab that number and get her into WhatsApp? I'm sorry, I'm asking you
Yes.
to do so much.
No,
All right.
but I wasn't writing down whatever everybody's doing.
Okay, I am.
Number-wise.
I am, and I'll text it to you. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, hon. All right. And then Larry, are you on? Can you hear me? Larry. Okay,
I
we'll
see him,
we'll
but
just
he's
assign
muted.
to Larry 91 to 110. And I'll text him and let him know that. All right, everybody have a great day. I'm out. And we'll figure out what time it's going to be for tomorrow. Was this morning early like this working for you guys? Okay. I can't say that there'll be a training. I don't know what Pauline and Julie and Olga have behind the scenes yet because we haven't talked. And so I know things come up and people, we might have a guest speaker or something, but the goal would be that we would,
We'll update.
the goal
We
would
can
be that
update in the chat.
Say it again.
We can update everyone in the chat.
Exactly. Yeah, we're going to update you in the chat as we make a plan, but we'll, I guarantee you it's not going to be the same time every day because we have different schedules going on. So we'll do our best.
Yeah.
Okay, but we'll do our best to keep this going and keep the momentum going.
Just one more thing. If you're sending out invites to people to join the Facebook group, just make sure that they're either one part of Sub 2 or part of the Creative Financing group and they're part of the Elephant Challenge. If they're part of sub 2, it's an automatic, but if they're part of creative, the creative Facebook group, we want them to be part of the elephant challenge.
Yeah. I invited Sean in, and I think he was kind of sort of doing it, but I have a long-standing relationship with Sean in the Houston area. I remember I was talking with you about him. And so he's just somebody who I trust implicitly and has done the elephant challenge before.
Yeah, that's fine. If they've done they're doing the elephant or have done, yeah.
Yeah. So they, they have privy, they've, fit the criteria. So I'm new in sub 2. I know Vivian, somehow we just,
Hi, Vivian, welcome.
She's new. I think I saw your post. I think that's what it was you did your welcome post, right? And I just went,
yeah, I just made an introduction. I'm like 4 days in. I haven't even figured out the Discord yet because I have to watch a video, but I've been doing elephant challenge. So I have to get to that. And I haven't watched any of the videos anywhere. I'm like trying to organize my routine, right? What do I do? When do I call? When do I watch videos?
It's amazing.
He's drinking from a fire hose. So I'm like, 4 days in, like, dude, you're like in it, right? I remember. I still feel like I'm that way. So I invited her. I'm like, oh my gosh, you got to try to come over because you're still trying to find your market and what you're doing. Like, come over and see this flavor. And boy, has she like shown up 100%. I called her. I think she was, were you the first caller or was the second? I'm like, come on. And she's
yeah, I was the first one. Like, oh my God, what are they doing to me?
Like, that's my kind of woman. Like, dang, I want to be like you. I hung back for a couple months. I'm like, this is awesome.
Well, thank you for inviting me. I hope that I can, be an asset at some point.
You have been an asset today. You showed up and you showed up 100%. You have been such an asset. 4 days in and you are killing it. Like, seriously.
Thank you.
Way to be an action taker.
Yeah, and show Kim some love, guys. She did an amazing job. Thanks, Olga. Thanks, Kim.
And
thanks,
Olga, yeah, show Olga some love and everybody who helped today in the background.
Nina.
Yeah, and Tiffany was helping pull numbers up and
everybody.
Teamwork.
Amazing.
Thank you. So good to see you in here, Pauline.
Thank you.
Hi,
Look
Sam.
at
Bye,
us,
Sam.
4.5 hours, guys. 4.5 hours. Amazing.
It's long haulers. All right. Awesome, guys.
Catch up in the chat.
Thank you.
Thank you. Don't hang up yet. I want to get that iOS thing that Pauline said. Where is that?
Did you guys share? Did Sam do his training? I missed it.
Say that again.
Sam did his training?
Yeah, we're gonna post this recording as soon as we figure out how the heck to do the big ones. We're kind of thinking about a YouTube channel even, so we're trying to figure that out. But yes, we'll post it, and so everybody can have the recordings to get back to. Mina is the one posting because it's on his, because he's got the professional version. And so, because the first 2 days that we dealt with mine and we were popping off every 40 minutes, oh my gosh. So thank you all for putting up with all of that. But I tried to get in and look at the recording and it wouldn't download. So we are having some technical difficulties that we are addressing and overcoming. And so your patience is just absolutely appreciated. But yeah, you don't want to miss what Sam said. It was
I just wish I could have been here. That had been on.
I know.
So hard.
Kim?
Yes.
What is the title of the document for the list that we're using?
It's called Julie's. Okay, Ryan put it up. Let me get it.
Yeah.
Well, I also posted it in the Facebook group. It's a post from this morning, just before 7 or just at about 7 o'clock this morning.
Okay.
And then we'll get them into the files as well, but I didn't have the time to just open, download, and post each one into the file section of our Facebook group. So I thought I better just get it out there and up there. And I know that Olga also posted it, or she posted this list that we've been calling off of individually. She posted it in WhatsApp earlier today. So who's back on? So Daniel, you're back on.
I just had a question for you. Do you have any recommendations as far as any books that open up your mind into multifamily?
Oh, and to multifamily itself?
Or anything related to real estate. I just finished this one.
Screenshot. Oh, nice. Okay.
I just finished it. Very good. Like the guy is a lawyer. He's an attorney and he's also a real estate investor for like 25, 30 years.
Ooh.
And he goes through the deal he was making, right? But it's more like he does multifamily as well, but it's more into like commercial, how he split warehouses or bought land on a lease option, and then he developed the land, and then like he basically like triple X the price of the land. But he just tells you, like, he describes the deals that he has made. So I'm reading every night. I'm studying a new one right now, also related to real estate. But I don't know if you have anything that opened your mind into that it was well written and easy to read. You know, I recommended one to Unity as well for multifamily. It's called the Multifamily Millionaire by Volume 2.
Reading it.
Yeah, it's a blue book. It's basically like multifamily for dummies. It's like it tells you what's cash on cash return. It tells you how to acquire the private money lenders. It goes through general partnerships, limited partnerships. It's basically like everything that you need to know about multifamily. It's in that book, and it's a very good book for an intro, you know, for people that are just getting into the market, into multifamily.
Okay.
So I don't know if you have anything that, like, you know, like.
So please, Daniel, that would be such a great post in our Facebook group. Okay, that would be. Share your resources, you guys. Say so. Start a conversation, Daniel. All right, go in there in the Facebook group. Start a conversation, and then everybody's going to be putting it into that, and everybody keep going back and learning, you know, and seeing what's being posted, so that you can have these resources. That's what coming together as a team is all about.
Perfect.
Is, you know, why am I going to go out and search and reinvent the wheel and do that when Daniel has this great idea of, I want to learn, you know, I want some more books, you know, and somebody else, I want some more technology. Sean's a great technology guy. As far as sourcing.
Yeah, exactly. And then we are all on the same page, right? Because like if we read the same book, maybe we all have our take on that book, but we all share the same idea.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's right. But do you have anything that you recommend?
Well, mine is Mindset with like Ed Mylett. I listen to Ed Mylett a lot. I have not read any of the multifamily yet. So
what's the name? Oh, can you show it?
It's called The Power. It's called The Power of One More by Ed Mylett. Is that coming in backwards to you guys? Okay,
no, it's good. Yeah.
Okay, it's called, I'll put it in the chat, and then I'll put it in your post. Okay, start a conversation, Daniel. Let's be active in the Facebook group, and let's, you know, bring value. You guys each have a lot of value to bring to the group and to each other. So, and to us. I mean, we need this.
Look at all my books right there. I probably read 20% of those books already.
Value, I figure I'm just getting my footing. I'll bring value. I'm coming.
If I can make a suggestion, you guys,
Just been a lot.
listen to Motiversity on YouTube.
Put it in the chat, Sam, and put it in Facebook group.
Will do, for sure.
Okay, Motiversity.
Moto.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I watch a lot of YouTube as well. I like to start my mornings with something positive mindset, you know. And then during the day, I try to get my news. I usually get my news from Meet Kevin. I don't know if you know him.
Who is it?
Meet Kevin. He's a young entrepreneur from California. He's been doing a lot of everything related to real estate. After COVID, he started doing a lot of like market analysis as far as stocks and bonds and real estate market and the Fed and interest rates, just a lot. But he's really good that he condensed all the information, like the daily news, in like a 20-minute, 8-minute video, and you just watch it and you get the whole news in like a little chunk, you know.
Wow. Okay, so
I'm gonna post it on the chat.
So we are assigning row numbers on the North Carolina list that Ryan skip traced for Julie's group, for our group. So can you make calls on 111, row 111 to, what would it be, 130?
111 to 130. Okay.
Correct.
And these are brokers, right?
These actually are direct to seller. So we were gonna
Okay.
start off with, we said we were calling brokers today. We trained on sales, general sales techniques, and practiced role playing on broker calls, but then we ended up calling on a seller list because we wanted to start utilizing the list that Ryan had sent us. So we kind of, did a little bit of a right turn, but it turned out really good. I think it was a really good day because we've been calling on brokers. Not that we've reached a bunch of them, but we have been calling on brokers, and so it was nice to get some direct to seller. Come on, baby.
Bye, guys.
Okay,
Have
so
a
on
great day.
Bye.
We'll touch base later. All right.
Yep.
Zoom
Bye-bye.
tomorrow. No more Zooms today, or maybe.
No more Zooms today, but there will be, but keep making your calls and keep doing your thing and stay active and let us know how it's going.
What's the time zone on the list?
Oh, this is North Carolina, so we're running up against
I'm in
the clock.
Florida.
Yeah, so
Same. I
it's
think
North
it's the same.
Carolina. It's North Carolina, you guys, so call until 7.
Okay, I get home about 5:30. That's perfect.
Okay, yeah, you'll have some time.
Okay.
All
So
right.
the main is to do an introduction and then possibly set up a second appointment, right? If they're willing to do seller finance.
No, you don't even have to ask them about seller finance. Just start having a conversation with them about what
Okay.
they're, I'm a buyer. I
Mhm.
saw that, I want to talk to, like what I did is I said, hi, the guy answered and I said, hi, Edwin. And he goes, who? And I said, Edwin. And he goes, there's no Edwin here. I said, he goes, who's this? I'm like, well, this is Kim Madison. I'm calling about the property on Pearson or whatever the street was.
Yeah.
Are you the owner of that? And he goes, yeah, but I'm not Edwin. I said, well, my apologies. What is your name then? And he said, Eduardo. So it went from there. So, we started talking, and you just want to get just like we were talking about with any other call, get your rapport going, and then see, quickly read the room and just see what you can get information on the property that they have. And they are most likely going to have several properties. So
Gotcha.
see what they're selling and see if it's in our buy box, but don't go, I have a buy box of blah, 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 blah. Like have a conversation with the person.
Mhm.
See what you can get.
Okay.
And we don't have to go into total finances. My call went all over the place. He was a yellow seller for sure. Hey, you. So anyway, I got to jump off. I am so happy you guys are here. Olga, I'll text you the numbers, the row numbers and the people who have them. Okay.
Yes, guys. Thank you so much, everybody. You guys did such an amazing job. And look at us, like almost 5 hours of calling and training. Really, really nice.
I gotta eat. I'm starving. I gotta figure out a way to eat on camera with you guys. Like I like over the last 5 days, I've lost 3 pounds. This is not good. I didn't have 3 pounds to lose. I gotta go. I gotta go eat. So anyway, take care. Have an awesome day. Really great to meet you. See ya.